Greetings and welcome to another Alpha Magnus review. Sorry if you can hear my 3D printer going. I'm running out a whole bunch of stuff, so just doing what I can. Now, I've done a review of this guy. This was, shoot, I can't remember his name now. Scourge, I believe, from the Cosmic Legions line. I think that's what this one was from. Love this figure enough that I bought it 2 more times, 3 more coming. This is an awesome figure. Go check that review out. We're going to do some comparisons here, but first off, we are going to go over Kragnaar. He is the original. He is the OG dude. He is pretty much the precursor to this guy, but I thought they just repainted it. They didn't. This guy's got a completely different set of stuff, so let's take a look. You may notice I don't have my ugly mug up here. It's because I just shaved and I am covered in cuts, so we're not doing that today. We're doing a nice Mythic Legions alone stream. So you'll also notice this guy has 6 arms. And the other thing that I've noticed is he is very loose in the crotch, so that's annoying. Does still have the cloth under parts here, which kind of get bunched up there very easily. Don't really care too much about that, so I'm not worried. There is another one that the black version that is coming out, and he looks like they have better versions, because these guys all have this weird Muppety crotch fabric here, which is very Beast Man-y, but not really anything I care about. So let's go over Kragnaar here. Let's move Scourge over a little bit, so we don't need to worry about him. I promise you this is not turning into a Mythic Legions channel, but I am going to be purchasing at least all of the Dragon Boys and pretty much all of the Skull Boys, so we'll get there. Heavy figure. He is a little annoying because he does not like to stand easily, and I've heard this is an issue with a lot of the larger Mythic Legions. That's why I'm kind of not buying that big dragon, first off. Secondly, even if I wanted it, I'd be very cautious about it being able to stand. This guy's got some issues, and he's not that big. So you can kind of heat these up and pop them apart and make your own guys. I'm not really interested in that. I did purchase, the whole reason I even bought this guy was because I purchased the dragon head and tail that are available through Mythic Legions and a couple other areas. I actually bought mine from Mythic Legions because I couldn't tell if they were going to have it on Big Bad Toy Store. Then like the next day it went up on Big Bad Toy Store, and you can't cancel orders. Hopefully that means I'll get them first, because I would like it. Because look, he is just not standing. And I know you can mess with this stuff and get him to... And it should be said, like I kind of wanted to say it on a couple other ones, these are not for kids. These are adult collector lines. They look very nice. The Four Horsemen's been doing some great stuff for years. So, like, look at the detail back there. You can pull these arms out and put blank spots in, but he didn't come with blank spots, which that was weird, because I think he did. So you kind of, I think the head pack does come with those, but I'm gonna leave him because I want him to be a 4-armed dragon. Unless they give us wings. They give me wings on each of these. Bought. I'll gladly take some wings. So, if you look under the crotch piece, we do have this thigh swivel. Very good thigh swivel. It's somewhat hidden, but if you look close enough, you will find those. I think you might be able to pull this down and kind of hide that. These are almost borderline dolls. Like, let's be honest. The way that they're built. He does have a robotic lower leg, which prevents you from having just a plain old dragon. You have to have the armor of some sort, but you can heat it up here, in here, and swap it out at the legs there. as I said, I kind of want to do that with this guy, these two, and swap them out. But there are some parts that you can't, like the foot here. You'd have to repaint that. It's not anything terrible. It's also completely unnecessary to do so. Reuse most of it, except for the armor. This piece of armor is the same, and I think that's it. So just this chest piece from here to here is the same. He does come with a different weapon. A lot less weapons, too. I'm trying to think. I don't think he came with too much more. I'm going to open this box up here. I did open these up because I kind of got a little antsy and really wanted to mess with this guy. One of the nice things of the Mythic Legions is that this is Cosmic Legions technically, but all of these, they do give you this nice little backdrop if you wanted to display your dude in a neat little area. It gives him sort of that, but he just does not stand up. And I don't want to harp on that too much, but it is a large figure. It should be reinforced somewhere. Once I get the tail, as you'll see from the next guy, it'll be much better. Kragnaar is okay. I like this figure. It is not the greatest. Once I get that orange dragon head and tail, I think I'm going to like him a lot more. They currently have this all white armor size. I think this is called Ogre Scale. I want that, but with the dragon armor, like the head and tail as well. So I will purchase all of the Ogre Scales if they give us dragon options. Mythic Legions, please know that is a thing that I do want to do. He's pretty nice, but let's go over the bad stuff. Single jointed, extremely tight knees. The ankles are weak, and the hips are weak, so it's like two main junction points. This ankle is really good, but the twist's really bad. There's a front pin here, front there, or a front facing pin for rocking, and then the actual tilt there with a twist at the ankle instead of at the boot, which is fine. I mean, there is a boot twist, but it's not much. Hip, you do get a little bit on the waist, but it is hindered by a lot of the armor. And then we do have a kind of a tilt here. I'm thinking you could probably take all this armor off. I'm not doing that right now, unless I get the hair up my butt to swap some of these guys out. I thought about making a blue and orange guy, because that's kind of been my colors lately. Making a blue and orange dragon by swapping some of these armors out. But even then, I'd have to paint this, and I just don't feel like dealing with it. He was an homage to Whiplash from G.I. Joe, from Masters Universe. This guy's not this is the original character, so he does have some stuff there. These arms are awesome, so of course they're new. But yeah, new. Well, different from here. So he technically is a repaint of this. I just happened to get him first, so I can kind of understand the looseness on him. But this was also a rerun, so they haven't fixed anything on it. It's a little disappointing. Just putting that out there. He did come with a couple other hands, those of which I have somewhere around here. As I said, he's been sitting for about 2 or 3 weeks. So I may have misplaced some of their parts. Oh yeah, those are long gone. I don't know what I did with those parts. What are you gonna do? This is one of the problems with being ADHD, is you lose everything. So let's just take a look here. We'll give us a guess at what parts, as they drop everything on the floor. I think it just came with 2 extra hands, honestly. Yeah. Got a hand there and a hand there. I think they were just fist hands. Or they might have been holding hands so you can hold more stuff. Honestly, am I ever going to swap the hands out? Probably not. I'll find them right after this video and go nuts. But he's a great figure. If you plan on doing the whole getting a bunch of dragons thing, I'd do it now. I don't know how much longer they're going to have that extra part available through Mythic Legions or Big Bad Toys. I think the Mythic Legions already ended, actually. So I think you can only get it through other providers. But Kragnaar here, he's okay. I would not recommend this to be your first Mythic Legions figure, because you were going to get the crotch and the ankles, and you're going to get angry about those. So just putting that out there. Let's put Kragnaar in the back, because he is actually pretty much just on ice until we get his parts. Because let's be honest, that's why I bought the figure. We're gonna move on to this guy for the next video. So stay tuned.